Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. Today, we're talking about one of the most interesting and valuable coins in the world of numismatics, the 1964D Lincoln penny. This coin, which may look like just another penny from the 1960s, actually holds a significant place in the history of U.S. currency. Some very rare examples of the 1964D Lincoln penny are worth an astonishing $1.9 million. How did a penny, which was produced in large quantities, end up being worth so much money? Stick with me, and I'll walk you through the history, the value, and the rare minting era that makes this coin so special. First, let's take a step back and understand a bit about the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by the sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, making it the first U.S. coin to depict a historical figure. For many years, the reverse design featured two stalks of wheat, which led to the nickname Wheat Penny. In 1959, the design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, which remained the reverse design for many years, including on the 1964D Lincoln penny. In 1964, the United States was in the midst of a major transition. The country was still dealing with the fallout from World War II, and the economy was booming. The 1964 Lincoln penny, like its predecessors, was minted in large numbers and widely circulated. The 1964 penny was struck in copper, containing 95% copper and 5% zinc, and it was primarily used as everyday currency. Most of the 1964D pennies you will encounter today are still worth just 1 cent. But as you may have guessed, some of these pennies have something extra that makes them worth far more than their face value. The coin we're focusing on today is the 1964D Lincoln penny, which was minted in Denver. What makes the 1964D penny so special is a rare minting error that makes some of these coins extremely valuable. This error is known as the 1964D double die obverse A, and if you come across one of these coins, you could be holding a very rare and valuable piece of history. So, what exactly is a double die error? To understand this, we need to talk about the minting process. When a coin is produced, a die, a metal tool that bears the design of the coin A, is used to strike the image onto the coin's surface. Occasionally, the die can be misaligned, causing the design to be struck more than once, resulting in a doubling effect. This is known as a double die error. When this happens, the features of the coin, like the letters, numbers, and even the design, appear to be doubled or blurry. On the 1964D Lincoln penny, the double die error is most noticeable on the obverse side of the coin, where the word liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust" appear to have noticeable doubling. The most prominent doubling can be seen in the letters of liberty and the number 1964 on the date. This error is the result of a misalignment in the minting process, and it happened to a small number of 1964D pennies that were struck with a double die. Why does this matter? Well, minting errors are highly sought after by coin collectors because they are rare and unique. The 1964D double die obverse penny is especially valuable because only a limited number of these coins were made with the error. The rarity of those coins, combined with the high demand for error coins, makes them incredibly valuable in the numismatic market. A typical 1964D penny might be worth just 1 cent, but a 1964D double die obverse penny can be worth thousands, and in some rare cases, even millions of dollars. So, how much can a 1964D double die obverse penny be worth? Some examples of this coin have sold for as much as $1.9 million at auction. It may sound hard to believe, but it's true. The high value of these coins comes from their rarity, their historical significance, and the fact that they are so highly sought after by collectors. The price can vary depending on the condition of the coin, but a well-preserved example with clear doubling can fetch a small fortune. Now, you might be wondering, How can you tell if you have a 1964D Lincoln penny with this rare double die error? The best way to spot the error is to examine the obverse side of the coin, particularly the word liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust." If you notice that the letters in these words appear to be doubled or blurry, it's a sign that you might have a double die penny. Similarly, check the date 1964 for any signs of doubling. If you see a slight overlap or shadowing of the numbers, you could be holding a valuable coin. To properly identify a 1964D double die obverse penny, it's a good idea to use a magnifying glass or a coin loupe. These tools will help you get a closer look at the design and spot the doubling more easily. If you think you've found a 1964D penny with a double die error, the next step is to have the coin professionally graded. Coin grading is an essential part of determining a coin's value. Grading companies like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are experts in assessing the condition of coins. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. A coin in excellent condition, with sharp details and minimal wear, will always be worth more than a coin with visible damage or significant wear. A high-grade 1964D double die obverse penny can be worth a small fortune, while a coin in lower condition may still be valuable, but not as much. So, if you find a 1964D Lincoln penny with this error, what's the next step? The best way to sell a rare coin like this is through a professional coin dealer or at an auction. Coin dealers who specialize in rare and error coins will be able to assess the value of your penny and help you find the right buyer. If you choose to sell your coin through an auction, be prepared for bidding to potentially drive up the price, especially if there's significant interest in the coin. To summarize, the 1964D Lincoln penny may seem like a standard coin from the 1960s, but thanks to a rare double die error, it has become one of the most valuable pennies in the world. The 1964D double die obverse penny is highly sought after by collectors, and some of these coins have been sold for as much as $1.9 million. If you ever come across a 1964D penny, be sure to carefully examine it for signs of doubling, as you might just be holding a rare and valuable piece of history. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1964D Lincoln penny and its incredible value, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin content. Have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time. Happy collecting. Outro. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check out our other videos about rare coins and their amazing value. We'll see you in the next one. Welcome back to the channel. Rarest coins. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in the world of numismatics, the 1978 Lincoln penny. While this penny may seem like just another coin from the late 70s, there's actually much more to it than meets the eye. Some very rare examples of the 1978 Lincoln penny are worth an astonishing $1.2 million. So, what makes this penny so special? Let's explore the history, value, and rare features of this coin that have captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. To begin, let's take a step back and look at the history of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was designed by the sculptor Victor David Brenner, and it was the first U.S. coin to feature the image of a historical figure on the obverse side. For many years, the reverse of the Lincoln penny featured two stalks of wheat, which gave the coin its nickname the wheat penny. In 1959, the reverse design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, which became the iconic image on the back of the penny for decades. In the case of the 1978 Lincoln penny, the coin still featured the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, but by this time, the design had been in place for nearly 20 years. The 1978 penny was struck using a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which was standard for pennies at the time. The coin was minted in large quantities, and like most pennies, it was used for everyday transactions across the United States. For the most part, These pennies were just regular coins that circulated, but over time, a few rare examples of this particular year would emerge, turning them into highly sought-after items in the world of coin collecting. Now, you may be wondering why a seemingly ordinary 1978 Lincoln penny could be worth so much money. The answer lies in the rare minting errors that have been discovered on certain 1978 pennies. Like any coin, some pennies were struck with mistakes during the production process, and these errors can significantly increase the value of coin. One of the most well-known errors on the 1978 Lincoln penny is the double die error, which can make certain 1978 pennies worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of dollars. So, what exactly is a double die error? A double die error occurs when a coin's die, the metal tool used to strike the design onto the coin, is misaligned during the minting process. This misalignment causes the design to be stamped multiple times, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the coin's features. On the 1978 Lincoln penny, this doubling is most commonly seen on the obverse side, particularly in the word liberty and in the phrase "In God We Trust." The doubling effect can also appear in the date 1978, making the coin stand out from other pennies. This doubling effect can be subtle or more pronounced depending on the specific coin. On a 1978 penny with a clear double die error, you'll notice that the letters and numbers appear to have a shadowed or overlapping appearance. These are the telltale signs of the error. When you hold a 1978 penny with this error under good lighting, you may be able to spot the doubled images, especially in the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," as well as in the year 1978. It's important to note that not every 1978 penny has this error, so those that do are considered much rarer and more valuable than those that don't. Now, you may be asking, why are double die errors so valuable? The simple answer is rarity. When the U.S. Mint produces coins, it strives to make sure that they are error-free. However, mistakes do happen, and when they do, only a limited number of coins are affected. Since the double die error is so rare, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these coins. And as time goes on, the value of these error coins tends to increase as they become even harder to find. In fact, some 1978 Lincoln pennies with the double die error have sold for an incredible $1.2 million at auction. This may sound unbelievable, but it's true. These rare pennies, due to their distinct errors and limited availability, have become highly prized by collectors and investors. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and demand in the numismatic market has contributed to their extraordinary value. So, how do you identify a 1978 Lincoln penny with the double die error? The key is to carefully examine the obverse side of the coin, especially the word "Liberty," the phrase "In God We Trust," and the date 1978. Look for signs of doubling where the letters or numbers appear slightly shifted or blurry. The doubling should be noticeable even to the naked eye, but using a magnifying glass or coin loop can help you get a clearer look. If you find a 1978 Lincoln penny that appears to have a double die error, the next step is to have the coin professionally graded. Coin grading is the process by which experts evaluate the condition of a coin, and it plays a crucial role in determining its value. Professional grading companies, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can provide an official grade for your coin. The higher the grade, meaning the coin has minimal wear and retains its sharp details, the more valuable it will be. For example, a 1978 double die penny in mint condition could be worth tens of thousands of dollars, while a coin in poor condition would be worth significantly less. So, if you think you have a rare 1978 Lincoln penny, what are your options for selling it? The best way to sell a rare and valuable coin is through a reputable coin dealer, an auction, or an online marketplace like eBay. When selling through an auction or dealer, make sure to work with a trusted professional who specializes in rare coins. These experts can help you determine the fair market value of your coin and ensure you get the best price possible. To sum it up, the 1978 Lincoln penny may seem like a simple coin, but it's actually much more valuable than most people realize. The rare double die error found on some 1978 pennies has made this coin a prized collector's item, with some examples selling for as much as $1.2 million. If you happen to find a 1978 penny with this error, it could be your ticket to a small fortune. Always remember, when hunting for rare coins, the value lies in the details, and the more you know, the better your chances of finding a hidden treasure. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1978 Lincoln penny and its incredible value, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting content about rare coins. Have you ever found a valuable coin in your change? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting. Outro. Thanks again for tuning in. Be sure to check out our other videos on rare coins and their amazing value. We'll see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most interesting and unexpected coins that has caught the attention of collectors and investors, the 2015 Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that a coin minted just a few years ago could be worth over $1 million. But that's exactly the case with some rare examples of the 2015 Lincoln penny. How does a penny worth 1 cent in circulation turn into a coin worth $1.1 million? Stick with me, and I'll explain the fascinating history and value of this rare find. Let's start by talking a little bit about the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln cent has been part of U.S. currency since 1909. And it's one of the most iconic coins in American history. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure on the front. For many years, the reverse design depicted 2 stalks of wheat, earning the coin the nickname Wheat Penny. In 1959, the design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, which remained the reverse design for several decades. In 2009, to mark the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint introduced a new series of reverse designs, celebrating different aspects of Lincoln's life. But the 2015 Lincoln penny is particularly noteworthy because it marks the final year of the 2009 bicentennial designs, and it's also the year when a certain rare error emerged that caught the attention of collectors. But before we dive into the value of this coin, let's take a quick look at the 2015 penny's design. The 2015 Lincoln penny has the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and on the reverse, it features the iconic Lincoln Memorial. Just like the pennies that circulated for many decades, the coin was made from a copper-plated zinc composition, and it was minted in large quantities for circulation. As you might imagine, most of the 2015 Lincoln pennies you will encounter are worth just 1 cent. However, as with many coins, it's the errors and varieties that make certain examples worth much more than their face value. The coin that really took the numismatic world by storm is the 2015 Lincoln penny with an extremely rare and valuable minting error known as the 2015 double die obverse. So, what exactly does this mean? Well, the term double die refers to a specific type of minting error that happens when the coin's die at the metal tool used to strike the design onto the coin is misaligned during the minting process. As a result, the design ends up being stamped multiple times, creating a visible doubling effect on the coin's features. In the case of the 2015 Lincoln penny, the doubling is most noticeable on the obverse, especially in the word liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust." The doubling can also be found in the date 2015 itself, giving the coin a distinct and noticeable error. The doubled images on the 2015 penny can be seen with the naked eye, and they are often clear and sharp, making them easy to identify for experienced collectors. Now, you may be wondering why this error is so significant, and why it can make a penny worth so much money. The answer lies in the rarity of the error and the demand for these types of coins. Minting errors like the double die are relatively uncommon, and when they occur, they are often seen as a mistake. However, for collectors, these errors can actually make a coin more valuable, as they are considered unique or rare pieces of history. The 2015 double-die obverse penny is especially valuable because only a small number of these coins were struck with the error. The U.S. Mint typically tries to catch errors like this during the production process, so only limited number of coins with this particular error are ever released into circulation. As a result, these coins have become highly sought after by collectors, driving up the price. The rarity of the 2015 double-die obverse penny is what has caused its value to soar. While most 2015 pennies are worth only 1 cent, a 2015 double-die obverse penny in excellent condition can be worth thousands of dollars. In fact, some of these rare coins have been sold for as much as $1.1 million at auctions. It may sound unbelievable, but when you consider the rarity and the demand for this specific era, the price makes sense. So, how do you know if you have a 2015 Lincoln penny with the double-die error? First, take a close look at the obverse of the coin. The best place to check for doubling is in the word Liberty. If you see that the letters appear to be doubled or blurry, that's a strong indication that you might have a double-die penny. Similarly, check the phrase "In God We Trust" and the date 2015. If the letters or numbers seem to have a shadowed or doubled appearance, you could be holding onto a rare coin. To properly identify a double-die error, it's a good idea to use a magnifying glass or a loupe to get a closer look at the coin's design. The doubling will usually be clear enough that it can be seen with the naked eye, but a magnifying tool will help you confirm the error. If you suspect that your coin has a double-die error, the next step is to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. Coin grading is an essential part of determining the value of rare coins. Companies like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are experts in grading coins, and they can evaluate your 2015 penny to determine its condition and authenticity. Coins that are graded highly, meaning they are in excellent condition with little to no wear, are worth significantly more than coins that are heavily worn or damaged. A well-preserved 2015 double-die obverse penny can be worth tens of thousands or even millions, depending on its grade. If you happen to find a 2015 Lincoln penny with the double-die error, and it's in good condition, it could be worth a small fortune. So, what's the next step if you're looking to sell this rare coin? The best way to sell high-value coins is through a reputable coin dealer, at a numismatic auction, or on an online platform like eBay. It's important to work with experienced buyers or sellers who are familiar with the value of rare coins, especially when dealing with a coin that could be worth a significant amount of money. In conclusion, the 2015 Lincoln penny is a fascinating example of how a modern coin can become a valuable collector's item. While most 2015 pennies are worth only 1 cent, the rare 2015 double-die obverse penny has captured the attention of collectors around the world and has been sold for over $1.1 million. The rarity of this error, combined with the high demand for minting mistakes, has made this penny a true treasure in the world of numismatics. If you're a coin collector or just someone interested in rare finds, keep an eye out for 2015 Lincoln pennies. You never know, you might have one of these valuable, error-filled coins hiding in your change. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 2015 Lincoln penny and its potential value, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating coin content. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting. Outro. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check out our other videos about rare coins and their amazing value. We'll see you in the next one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in the world of numismatics, the 1978 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it might seem like just another penny, but believe it or not, this particular coin has gained quite a bit of attention because of its rarity and value. In fact, some 1978 Lincoln pennies have been sold for an astonishing $1.4 million. How is that possible? Stick with me as we uncover the history, the unique features of this coin, and why it's worth so much. Before we get into the specifics of the 1978 penny, Let's first take a brief look at the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been part of American currency since 1909. It was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and it's designed by Victor David Brenner. Features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse side. For many years, the reverse side of the penny displayed two stalks of wheat, giving rise to the nickname Wheat Penny. But in 1959, the design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a design that would remain on the reverse of the coin until 2008. The 1978 Lincoln penny was struck in copper, with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. The coin was minted in large numbers, and like most pennies, it was made to be circulated for everyday transactions. At first, the 1978 penny might seem no different from any other coin from the late 70s, but it's the rare varieties and errors that make this particular penny so interesting and valuable. One of the most significant reasons the 1978 penny has captured the attention of collectors is because of a very specific minting error at the 1978 double die obverse penny. This error occurs when a coin is struck multiple times, leading to a visible doubling of the design, particularly on the obverse side of the coin. In the case of the 1978 penny, the doubling is most noticeable in the letters of the word liberty and in the phrase "In God We Trust" on the obverse side, as well as in the date 1978. The 1978 double die obverse error happened during the minting process when the die used to strike the coins was misaligned. This caused the design to be stamped multiple times, creating a noticeable doubling effect. To the untrained eye, this might seem like a slight imperfection, but for experienced coin collectors, this is a rare and highly desirable mistake. So, what makes this coin worth so much money? The value of any coin is typically determined by three key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. The 1978 double die obverse penny is incredibly rare because only a small number of these coins were struck with the error. Not every 1978 penny has the doubling, which makes the ones that do stand out significantly. The rarity of this coin, combined with the high demand among collectors for minting errors, has led to a massive increase in its value. But rarity alone doesn't determine the price of a coin. The condition of the coin is just as important. Coins that have been well preserved and have minimal signs of wear are worth far more than those that have been heavily circulated. The 1978 double die obverse penny is particularly valuable if it has been kept in near perfect condition, or what collectors call mint state. This means the coin has little to no wear and retains much of its original sharpness and details, making it a true gem for collectors. So, how much could a 1978 double die obverse penny actually be worth? The value can vary depending on the quality of the coin, but some of these rare pennies have been sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. The most famous example of a 1978 double die obverse penny was recently sold for an eye-popping $1.4 million. Yes, a single penny that you could have once found in your spare change sold for over $1 million. This incredible sale is proof of just how much demand there is for rare coins, especially those with minting errors. Now, you might be wondering how to identify a 1978 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse error. The first step is to carefully examine the obverse of the coin, particularly the word liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust." On a typical 1978 penny, these letters will appear sharp and clear. However, on a double die obverse penny, you'll notice that the letters seem to be slightly doubled or blurry. The doubling effect can be subtle, but if you know what to look for, it can be quite easy to spot. The date 1978 is another key area to check for doubling. If you observe a slight doubling of the numbers, that's a good sign that you might have a valuable coin. Be sure to examine the coin under good lighting and consider using a magnifying glass or a loupe to get a closer look at the details. If you do find a 1978 penny with noticeable doubling, It's worth having it professionally evaluated. If you think you have a 1978D double die obverse penny, the next step is to get it graded by a reputable coin grading service. Professional grading is essential for determining the true value of the coin. Grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, will assess the condition of the coin and assign it a grade, which will help determine its value in the marketplace. Coins with high grades A, especially those with little to no wear and clear doubling A, will always fetch a higher price. Now, if you do manage to find a 1978D penny with this rare error, what are your options for selling it? The best way to sell rare and valuable coins is through professional coin dealers, auctions, or online marketplaces like eBay. If you're selling at an auction, keep in mind that the price can fluctuate depending on the demand at the time of sale, so it's always a good idea to work with an experienced auction house that specializes in rare coins. In conclusion, the 1978D Lincoln penny is more than just a simple coin from the late 70s. It's a treasure in disguise. Thanks to the rare double die obverse error, this penny has become highly coveted by collectors, and in some cases, it has sold for millions of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone interested in rare coins, the 1978D double die obverse penny is one to keep an eye out for. You never know, you might have $1 million coin hiding in your pocket change. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1978D Lincoln penny and its incredible value, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare coins and their histories. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your discoveries. Until next time, happy collecting. Outro. Thanks again for tuning in. Be sure to check out our other videos on rare coins and their amazing value. We'll see you in the next one.